Hello, VIPKID teachers. Teacher Heather here. This is most popularly voted for Flexible Friday. So this is our neck and shoulders edition. It's going to be a short class. It's not super long because you're dealing with kind of a small section of your body, but it is such an important part of our body. A lot of neck pain comes from tension and stress because when you're sitting, your body, gravity, and you just gradually become more like this. And that just puts more tension in our necks. Plus our head is like 20 pounds, so that's a lot. So I'm actually not surprised that this was the most popularly voted for Flexible Friday because I was actually planning on doing it anyway, but I wanted to just see if anybody had wanted anything else. So I'm actually really glad that this worked out. So we're going to get started in a child's pose, but how this one's going to be a little bit different from the last video is that I'm going to use blocks under my hands to open the chest more. Now, if you don't have blocks, just use some books or whatever kind of blocky looking thing you've got nearby. So for child's pose, we're going to bring our big toes to touch, our knees out as wide as the mat. Sink your hiney back down on your heels. Walk your hands forward, sinking your chest. And you're going to place your blocks under your hands. And then exhale, sink. Make sure you're filling your belly like a balloon when you inhale. And then exhale fully. Bringing your belly button in to your spine. Two more breaths. Slowly take your hands off the blocks and come into a tabletop or all fours. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. And we're going to do a few cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, drop the belly, look up. And then we're going to exhale, round out the spine, pushing the mat away, pulling that belly button in. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round out the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. And make sure that you're looking down at your mat. Don't be looking forward because that puts some tension on your neck. A lot of people do that in yoga classes when they're in all fours, they're looking like this. Make sure you're looking down at your mat to keep your spine in alignment. We're going to thread the needle. So we're going to take the right arm up to the sky. Inhale as you go. And then exhale, thread the needle behind the other arm, sinking down onto the shoulder, bringing the temple down to the mat, and then reaching the left arm towards the top of the mat. Make sure you're breathing. Bring your left hand back in front of your face. On an inhale, come up. Take your arm up to the sky. And exhale, bring it back down to the mat. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So inhale, take the arm up. And exhale, thread the needle, come down onto the shoulder gently. Bring the temple down. Reaching the right arm towards the top of the mat. Make sure you're filling your belly as you inhale. And bringing the belly button in as far as you can as you exhale. Bring your right hand back in front of your face. On an inhale, take the arm up. And exhale, bring it back down onto the mat. Now we're going to do puppy pose. So you're going to stay on your knees and you're going to walk your hands forward, bringing your chest down, placing the forehead on the mat. And then you're going to look up and place your chin. Now don't try to hurt yourself here, don't try to break your neck. If this is all the further you can go, then this is all the further you can go. Don't try to break your neck to do this. We're trying to reverse from sitting and gravity pulling us forward. Inhale, come up. Now we're going to tuck our toes under, lift up, and then step towards your hands. So we're going to inhale into a flat back. Then we're going to exhale, fold. Remember, if your hamstrings are really tight, bend your knees so that your chest is on your thighs. Now we're going to hang here in what's called a ragdoll. So your arms are loose, your neck is loose, your jaw is loose, your tongue is loose, and this is ragdoll. There's no tension in your neck or your arms. You're going to shake your head yes, shake your head no. Now you're going to grab opposite elbows, creating a box around your head, and you're going to sway from side to side with your breath. Come back to center, release. Now we're going to take our hands behind our backs. We're going to interlace our fingers. Make sure your palms are touching. None of this, none of that. Make sure your palms are touching. If you have to bend your elbows to do it, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure your palms are touching. You're going to inhale to a flat back. Pinch the shoulder blades. And then you're going to exhale, keep the shoulder blades pinched, and rinse out. Keep your eyes open for balance. One more inhale. And exhale, release your hands. Let them drizzle down the backs of your legs. Bring your hands back in front of your feet. Step back into a plank. And then lower down onto your belly. Place your forearms down onto the mat. Hold the chest forward. Tuck your shoulder blades back into your spine. Hold the chest forward, looking forward. Sphinx. Make sure that your shoulders are not in your ears. Tuck them down, very proud Sphinx. And then you're going to push back into puppy pose. Make sure your knees are under your hips as you go back into puppy pose. Come up, out of puppy pose, walk your hands back, and you're going to sit on your knees. Oh, sit on your knees, haha. No, you're gonna sit on your heels, on your knees. I'm gonna come this way so you can see. Actually, I might go this way. So what we're doing here is you are reaching behind with your right hand, and you're gonna take your left wrist and you're gonna pull it down and you're gonna look up to the left. And then you're gonna let your head fall. And there's no, like, just if you have to move your head a little bit to find that sweet spot that needs stretch, do so. If you even have to look down a little bit. Yeah, that's where my spot is right now, so I'm going to look down a little bit. But if you're like this, wherever the sweet spot is, you need it. Take it. Make sure you're breathing. Now we're going to release, and we're going to switch. Reach behind with the right hand, take the left wrist, pull it down, and let the head fall to the left. Inhale, and exhale, release. Now we're going to interlock our fingers. Make sure your palms are touching. We're going to roll the shoulders back into our spine, pinching back, and then looking up. This is a good chest opener, and it really stretches the shoulders back. One more inhale, and exhale, release. The little cat-cow round out, and come back to a neutral spine. And we're going to come up onto our knees. I might actually face you for this one. Going to come up onto our knees. We're going to goal post our arms like a football goal post. And we're going to look up and let the chest open. You should really be feeling it like right here. Active fingers, like no limp hands, active hands. And release. Now we're going to come into what's called an easy pose, or from kindergarten time, Indian style sitting. We're going to take our hands out to our sides. We're going to inhale, take the arms up. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale. Release them down. Inhale, take them up. Exhale, release them down. Take them up one more time. Inhale. And then on the exhale, you're going to turn to the left. Place the right hand on the left knee. Take the left hand behind your booty. And then look over your left shoulder. Try to twist more with the exhale. So take an inhale. And then exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Take the arms back up, inhale, and then go the other way. Turn to the right, take the left hand onto the right knee, place the right hand behind your booty, and look over your right shoulder. Remember, inhale, exhale, twist a little more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, take the arms up. Back to center. Bring the arms back down on the exhale. Roll the shoulders. We're going to take our right hand up on top of the head, just so that your long finger is just grazing your left ear. And pull your head to the side. Don't like rip your head off, just go till you feel a good stretch. Breathe in and exhale. Release and switch. Remember, just your longest fingers grazing your ear. Inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Roll the shoulders again. Make your hands into fists and then take them behind your back and connect them. It's a reverse prayer. Most people do this, but it's really difficult to do that behind your back, so just do fists and push your fists together. I will turn around so you can see. Just push the fists together. Make sure your shoulders aren't like this. Make sure they're in your back like this. Make sure your belly is still tight and your ribs are still in. Like we're not arching the back. We're still using tight bellies. Inhale. Exhale, release. We're going to do another behind the back kind of thing. This time I'm going to use a strap because my fingers don't touch. This is where you reach behind with a hand and then the opposite hand and you try to lock hands. My hands don't touch very well, so I use a strap. Now, if you don't have a yoga strap, just use a belt or a t-shirt or whatever you have handy that's long enough. So you're going to take your left arm, wrap it behind, grab the strap. Take the right arm up and over and grab the strap. Remember to don't arch the back. I mean, you may have to in the beginning to get the hold, but then knit in the belly and feel the opening. If you have to work your fingers closer together to feel more, the strap is great for that. And breathe. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Release. Take the strap to the other shoulder and we're going to switch. Take the right arm up and back. Up and back, grab the strap. Take the left arm up and over, grab the strap. Now one side you may feel like there's a bigger space than the other side. That's normal. You use one side of your body more than the other, so don't judge your body. One side's not going to be the same as the other. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And release. Wave your arms around like you're on the ocean. Woo! All right. We're going to take our arms. You're going to take the right arm under the left arm, and you're going to twist. If this is really difficult to do, just hug yourself. Just make sure your elbows are level with your shoulders. You're going to take an inhale, look up, and then exhale, bow forward. You should be feeling a stretch in your ribs and an opening between your shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up and release. Take the arms out. Reverse. Take the left arm under the right arm. Remember, if this twist is hard to do, just hug yourself. Make sure your elbows are as high as your shoulders. And inhale, look up. Exhale, round out the spine, come down. Should be feeling an opening between your shoulder blades. One more inhale and exhale. Come back up. Unwind. Now for the relaxing part. Now, if you do not have blocks, I recommend just using a pillow for this. This is called supported Supta Baddha Konasana. That is Sanskrit, and that's yogi talk. Some people think it's a made-up language. I thought so when I first heard it. So I'm going to put a block right here, level with my spine, right up against my tushy. If you have a pillow, I would use a big pillow. Put it right up against your hiney and then lay back onto it. So with this one, I'm going to lay back onto this block and then put the other block right under your head. Make sure you're well supported. And then you can have your legs out long, or you can do butterfly with the soles of your feet together to get an opening in your hips. Have your shoulders out to the sides, hands down and open, palms facing up. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Stay here for a little while. Forget about all of your worries. Stay present. Don't start thinking about dinner. Don't start thinking about your schedule. Just be where you want to be. Feel yourself sinking into the earth. And places in your body opening, allowing more light into your body. Take a deep inhale and exhale. We're going to bring our knees together, the soles of our feet onto the mat. If you had them out long, bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together. And we're going to roll off to the right. Just roll off your pillow, off your blocks, whatever you've been on. Bring your right arm under your head like a pillow. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Come up to a comfortable seated position. And bring your hands to prayer center. Keeping your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. Flower open your palms to let in the love, the light, and the peace. The light within me honors the light within each of you. We bow together and say, Namaste. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you found some helpful tips. If you don't have blocks, use a pillow, use books. If you don't have a strap, use a belt. Comment down below if you found this helpful. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.